Hey, welcome to Super Bowl 47 here in New Orleans. Now, right now, we are in the Media Hub, a place known as Radio Row. What does it take for you to put together a piece like this?
I mean, a lot of people, they see all the flashy lights, they know these guys make a lot of money. But at the end of the day, the lights are going to go out, Super Bowl rings get put up on a shelf somewhere. Once it's over, what do you have left? And for these guys, it's their faith in the Lord, man, and that's really what I try to highlight. So we spend a lot of time preparing, trying to figure out, all right, who are we going to talk to, which I'm sure you're probably going to ask me.
Right, which actually, he's on. Actually, is my next question. I mean, you have all these different players. I mean, how do you find out who to talk to?
Well, I've been doing this now for about almost 10 years, and I've made a lot of relationships over the years, and I've learned that it's key to make relationships or make friendships with the team chaplains. In just about every sport, there's a team chaplain or a team member that's taking on the role as a chaplain, where the players actually get together. They get together, they pray together, they read the Word together, they talk about life's challenges, personally and professionally. So I reach out to those guys and say, hey, I'm looking for some really, really solid guys that wouldn't mind sharing the role their faith plays in their lives as football players or as athletes.
What is the most difficult part about asking questions during Media Day?
That's actually a good question, man. It's kind of funny, man, because a lot of people come to ask questions simply about the sport and about the athlete. They don't really go into a lot of depth about things off the field. So if a guy's before me is asking a question about how do you feel about, this many rushing yards, or how did you feel when you made that interception, or had that forced fumble in the AFC or NFC championship game, and then I follow up with tell me about the role your faith plays in in your life as an athlete. It's a different kind of question. So I just want to make sure I ask the question loudly, clearly, so that people kind of understand that, hey, this is something that's important to me. It's something that's important to a lot of the athletes that are here today. So it's a question that's pretty valid.
Now, what is it like when you're in the midst of it, like during Media Day?
It's like basketball, when you're trying to get a rebound, the ball comes off of the goal, and you want to box out to get position so you can get the ball. Well, the ball is like your question or your opportunity to ask your question. So at the same time, when everybody's trying to get that ball, or everyone's trying to get their question out, it's a battle. You're trying to box out to get position so that the athlete will hear your voice, will make eye contact with you so that you can have an opportunity to ask your question. And that's the hardest thing. Because you got so many people that are here, you only have maybe an hour to ask all the questions you can for every athlete on your list of people to talk to. So, and that's really a short amount of time. So you're only going to have maybe 7 to 8 minutes with each athlete. And if you've got a list of 15 players you got to get to, that time goes by really fast. So it's really, really difficult. Myself and my crew, we've gotten really, really good at it. So it's not as stressful. But it is a challenge because, again, you got to compete with everyone else. But we kind of know what we're doing, so we get it in.
Shawn, thank you.
You're very welcome.
So that was Shawn Brown from CBN Sports. Now, for more exclusive interviews like this one, log on to cbn.com/inthegreenroom. I'm Kinchlow, and remember, after the lights, camera, and action, log on to In the Green Room.